Viewers, the country today witnessed a rewind of what happened in 2020. Thousands of farmers gathered at Delhi borders. The cops had to resort to tear gas shells, water cannons and barricades to control protesters who broke the barricades, pelted stones and even attacked cops in some situations. Where the centre is trying to come to a consensus with the agitating farmers through dialogue, the opposition has chosen this opportunity for their political gain. In fact, not just blaming the Modi government for being unfair to the farmers, the Congress has promised to deliver what the BJP couldn't. Rahul Gandhi guaranteed that the Congress government will give MSP to the farmers if voted to power in 2024. Listen in.
इंडिया की सरकार आएगी तो हम एमएसपी की गारंटी हिंदुस्तान के किसानों को देंगे। जो स्वामीनाथन रिपोर्ट में लिखा है वो हम पूरा करके आपको दे देंगे। और ये हमारी शुरुआत है। हमारा मैनिफेस्टो बन रहा है, उसमें हमारा डिस्कशन चल रहा है। ये हमने आपको सिर्फ पहली बात बोली है, इसके आगे भी हम अपने मैनिफेस्टो में किसानों के लिए, मजदूरों के लिए काम करने जा रहे हैं।
Aam Aadmi Party has also lashed out at the central government, rejecting central government's proposal to convert the Bhavana Stadium into a temporary jail. The AAP has slammed the centre for mistreating farmers. AAP has asked the BJP government to hold talks with the farmers and not rub salt on their wounds. The Bhagwant Mann government in Punjab to slam the centre and gave passage to protesting farmers to cross the borders and reach Delhi. Others in the India Alliance have also united in attacking the Modi government, stating that the illusion of Viksit Bharat is now exposed.
जो सरकार किसानों के नाम पर वोट लेना चाहती हो, जो सरकार स्वामीनाथन जी को भारत रत्न दे रही हो, जो सरकार किसानों के नेता चौधरी चरण सिंह जी को सम्मान दे रही हो भारत रत्न, आखिरकार किसान को एमएसपी क्यों नहीं? या एमएसपी देना नहीं चाहती सरकार? बड़े लोगों से मिली हुई है सरकार, जो लोग मुनाफा कमाना चाहते हैं उनसे सरकार मिली हुई है, और उसी का परिणाम यह है कि किसान की आवाज दबाने के लिए लगातार सरकार इसी तरह का व्यवहार कर रही है किसानों के साथ।
मोदी सरकार की नाकामी है कि लीगल गारंटी जो एमएसपी के लिए डिमांड था उनका, उसको पूरा करना चाहिए था। उन्होंने किसान है भाई, क्या होने वाला है? आप कीले लगा रहे हैं, रोड ब्लॉक्स कर रहे हैं, एक अजीब माहौल करके रख दिया आप। उनके जो मुतालबा है, इनका डिमांड है लीगल गारंटी होना चाहिए एमएसपी के पूरे क्रॉप्स के ऊपर, कबूल करना चाहिए देश के प्रधानमंत्री को फौरन। चुनाव आ रहे हैं, उनको ही फायदा होगा ना।
And while the opposition continues to politicize, the farmers' protest centre is continuing its efforts in pacifying agitating farmers. While there was no consensus in the round one of talks with Kisans in Chandigarh on the 12th of February, centres urged farmers to take the path of dialogue and not hit the streets.
किसानों के मुद्दे पर सरकार संवेदनशील है और उसका समाधान चाहती है, पर किसानों को यह समझना पड़ेगा, खास करके वैसे संगठन के नेतृत्व करने वाले लोगों को, कि जब भी इस तरह की चीजें आती है तो इसके बारे में विधि अपनाई जाती है और उसको यह ध्यान में रखा जाता है कि इसके क्या क्या पक्ष हैं। आग्रह है वो अपने अपने क्षेत्र में जिस तरीके से किसान अपने कार्य में व्यस्त है उसी कार्य में व्यस्त रहे, क्योंकि इस तरह के कुछ लोगों के माध्यम से पूरे किसान समाज को बदनाम करने की भी कोशिश हो सकती है।
And while the BJP and the Congress trade charges, the farmers have held both the parties responsible for the current condition of the farmers. And listen in.
कांग्रेस को नहीं, कोई कांग्रेस हमें सपोर्ट नहीं करती। हम कांग्रेस को भी उतना दोषी मानते हैं जितना भाजपा दोषी है। ये नीतियां तो कांग्रेस लेके आई हैं। हम कोई लेफ्ट नहीं है। हम जो सीपीआई सीपीएम ने जो बंगाल में राज किया, उन्होंने 20 गलतियां की। वहां सब पश्चिमी बंगाल में कौन सा इनकलाब आ गया? हम किसी के पक्ष वाले नहीं है, हम किसान मजदूर की आवाज उठाने वाले हैं।
All right, let's take this across to our guest. Joining us with us is Ratan Sharda, author. With us also is Prabodh Singh, political analyst. Kapil Madan, advocate, is a political analyst. Joining us, Ravi Srivastava, political analyst, also joining us. Nachiket Udupa is member of the MKSS, also with us on the broadcast. Let me start with you first and foremost, Kapil Madan. Kapil Madan, Rahul Gandhi says that if the Congress is voted to power, then they will make this a legal guarantee in terms of the MSP. The larger question is that is the Congress also trying to take advantage of the farm protest for its own political gains? Is a question that many are asking. Kapil Madan.
It is a political pitch, but at the end of the day, what is the role of the opposition? Role of the opposition is to highlight and, seek accountability from the government where the government has failed. Now, it is very, very clear and it is very, very apparent that this government has failed our farmers. None other than our Honorable Prime Minister promised the farmers that their income will be doubled by 2022. Did that happen? No, it didn't happen. When the farmers' protest happened in 2021, there were promises that were made to the farmers. Whether those promises are fulfilled? No, those promises are not fulfilled. And more disturbing issue, Madhav, here is that look at how these farmers are being treated. I mean, they are using what I would see disturbing visuals where there were tear gas. Please correct me if I'm wrong. This is information which is available in the public domain. The tear gas was being used through drones on the farmers. They've used nails, they've used, blockages, everything. At the end of the day, they are our own people. I mean, can't they have a legitimate protest wherein they can, let the government know what they want? I mean, you can't just treat your own people like that. That's just not permissible in any democratic setup.
Okay, let me take this across to Ratan Sharda. Ratan Sharda, why treat farmers like this? Are they not allowed to protest? Is a question that Kapil Madan is asking. And also today, Akhilesh Yadav has posed a question that while the government has awarded the Bharat Ratna to MS Swaminathan and farmer leader Chaudhry Charan Singh, what about implementing the Swaminathan Commission report for farmers that would perhaps quell the agitation? Is a question that Akhilesh is also asking. Ratan Sharda.
Well, Madhav, when was the Swaminathan report published? You know it, 2006. From 2006 to 2014, it was Congress and their left friends who were ruling the country. For 8 years, what stopped them from implementing Swaminathan report? So today to cry about Swaminathan report is nothing but sheer hypocrisy. Second point, Congress manifesto. Congress did not stand by its own manifesto about the farm laws which were etched in their manifesto. They went back on that because the politics suited them. So their politics is very well exposed. He talks about why government is stopping them from entering Delhi. Have you forgotten the last Kisan stir? Have you forgotten the highly insulting and fearsome attack on people on 26 January and defacing of the entire Republic Day parade? Do you want to see the same repetition? Have they promised that they will not create any kind of chaos, any kind of violence when they are doing it? Prepare for that. They are destroying national property. For what cause? Are you supposed to fold your hand and let them destroy the national properties? Let them come to Delhi, create a mayhem like they did last time for months together? What happened to Supreme Court committee where they refused to appear? So the Supreme Court had 4-judge committee, 4-member committee, which means they don't even respect law. So what are we looking at? We are looking at a deliberate political game of disturbing the environment in the country. Now coming to Punjab. It is a very serious issue, so let me not shout and let others not shout. Punjab's growth in the GDP growth was 5.7% when the nation was much lower. Next, after the Green Revolution over, it fell down to 2.31 to 3%. Now it has dropped down to 1.6% compared to all India, which is 3.6%. As far as contribution of Punjab goes in the farm, I will talk of two producers. Rice, West Bengal is number 1, 16.76. UP next, 15.27. Punjab is 12.89.
Okay.
In terms of wheat, which is supposed to be the main crop of Punjab, to 33.95 is UP contribution, 22.42 is MP contribution. Punjab contribution is now 14.82. The entire basket of these cereals and crops, UP comes 56.1%, MP 39.9%, Punjab 28%. Why no other state is joining the stir? Which means this game of MSP, 10 lakh crore cost, which is calculated by everybody knows it. Our total infrastructure cost is 11 lakh crore. Now they want 10 lakh crores for subsidies to the farmers. So where does it take to the economy? You want the economy.
The kind of subsidies being demanded for are not practical. 10 lakh crores is a huge burden on our economy, is what Ratan Sharda is saying. Please respond to that. Ravi Srivastav.
No, Madhav, first of all, everything is blamed on Congress. They did it. The Congress did not do it. The Congress did not do it. But you are ruling for last 10 years. Who is responsible? Why you quote everything for Congress? They may have their own problems. But here my issue is that when 750 people died on the border, sitting on the border, this PM did not shed even a tear.
From where do you get
750 people died on the border. And he said,
mythical figures
on the floor of parliament, मेरी तपस्या में कुछ नहीं रह गई हूँ. वो तपस्या पूरी हो रही है. कीले बिछा करके, कंक्रीट बोल्डर लगा करके, ड्रोन से आंसू करके, वो तपस्या अब पूरी की जा रही है. You had committed, your government committed to make the double in 2014.
No, but Ravi Srivastav, today the Aam Aadmi Party is lashing out at the centre, not allowing the Bhavana Stadium to be made into a temporary jail, because the Delhi police says this is important to ensure the law and order situation doesn't get out of hand. So somewhere is the state government also, playing politics is a question that many will ask.
Madhav, if you say that it is a politics, what happening in the Manipur is also a politics. Ladakh people ask.
Of course. We have debated it also, sir. Undoubtedly, it's a legitimate issue. Undoubtedly, it's a legitimate issue. I'm saying so on national television. Of course, all these are political issues. But isn't the Aam Aadmi Party also playing fast and loose? Because we've seen in the past what kind of law and order situation can happen if the farmers enter the national capital.
Why should a stadium be made a jail? Why should it be? Let the government handle it. Let the central government talk to them. They knew that agitation is going to happen from 13. Why they have been sleeping here?
Sir, the state government has no responsibility in ensuring the law and order situation of the national capital is under control. Let me bring in Prablod Singh, in fact. Prablod Singh, how do you respond to Ravi Srivastav? He's saying that no, this is not politics. That then everything is politics. Please respond to him.
Madhav, first of all, I'd like to tell my fellow panelists that, your right to stretch your arm ends where my nose begins. I'll repeat that. Your right to stretch your arm ends where my nose begins. Now here, the farmers have a right to protest, but no right is an absolute right. There is a way we have to go about doing things. The Swaminathan report that everybody is referring to, like a fellow panelist rightly said, it came out in 2006. I think between 2004 and 2006, they submitted multiple reports. And we are now in 2024. Even if we have to look at, improvising the agricultural economy of our country, we need to set up a fresh commission. We cannot rely on a report that was submitted in 2006 in 2024. That is one. The other thing is, there are certain demands of the farmers. And before I go there, India has been a victim of politics of appeasement. And I see certain political parties still doing that, unfortunately.
Okay, we have limited time, so I'm going to go across to Nachiket Udupa. Politics of appeasement is something that is being referred to by Prablod Singh, but, with rights come responsibilities. At the end of the day, nobody can take away the democratic right of farmers to protest. But when it comes to pelting of stones, etc., that we've seen today, the police has also used tear gas, nobody's denying that. But also there are those who are saying that the protests are now beginning to turn a bit unruly. How do you respond to that, Nachiket Udupa?
No, everybody is a human being and nobody wants anybody hurt. The fact of the matter is that when the farmers protested 2 years ago, certain assurances were given, and over the last 2 years, there has been no concrete action on any of those assurances. So if the government can just do what they have assured, then half this problem will be solved. And whether it is a policeman or a farmer, nobody should be hurt, and violence of any sort is regrettable.
Okay, easier said than done, of course, but we are completely out of time. We'll have to leave it there. Ratan Sharda, Prabhlod Singh, Kapil Madan, Ravi Srivastav, Nachiket Udupa. Certainly, we haven't heard the last word yet. And of course, as the farmers have entered Haryana, all eyes on how far they will be able to come. Will they be able to come to the Delhi border, the Singhu border, as we had seen about 2 years ago? That's a big question indeed, and that's a question that many in NCR at the moment are certainly concerned about. For the moment, slipping into a quick break. More news and updates in just a few minutes.